Summer is usually seen as a time to relax and enjoy your time away from responsibilities and worries. And we enjoy that too, but we also believe that that can be done without letting our brains get too lazy. You see, just like when we let our bodies get lazy, when our minds get lazy, they become weaker. And when they face a challenge, they tend to give up easier and more often. How can we fix this problem? How do we keep our minds engaged when they're not in school? Well, the answer lies in giving our brains challenges that they must overcome. At the youngest level, we give them little challenges, like memorizing a poem or learning new words. At the older level, they begin to study critical thinking and logic. But it all comes down to the study of philosophy. Now, what is philosophy? It's the study of ideas and thinking. It is wisdom combined with practical application. It's not enough to know what to think in a theoretical sense, it has to be applied to everyday life. That's why we've entitled this summer program, How to Live a Good Life. During this summer program, we are seeking to improve our students in 3 ways: intellectually, virtuously, and physically. The intellectual improvement comes in the form of a study known as rhetoric, which is the art of using written and oral language to express our thoughts clearly and concisely. Rhetoric begins with the simplest of English forms, the word. So naturally, students begin by studying the origin of the English words in etymology class. They'll learn how to optimize their vocabularies by studying word origins and word parts. Rhetoric will also be taught in our daily writing class, which teaches students the art of the sentence and how it can be used to express ideas in the clearest way possible. Before a student can be an excellent paragraph and essay writer, they have to master the art of the sentence using correct grammar and precise syntax or sentence structures. Then, using what they've learned in writing class, students will begin to learn how to construct their thoughts into a logical format. This they will learn in debate class, which teaches principles of argumentation and logic. Students will also put their brains to work scientifically, learning scientific principles and then performing experiments to show how these principles work in real life. They will also study robotics using Sandbox Lego Robotics platform. In addition to improving students intellectually, they will also be improved virtuously. Now, virtue is the art of doing good and thinking clearly. Students will learn this in 2 ways. First is through philosophy, in which students learn about the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. As legions of warriors in prisons can attest to, Stoicism is not just grim resolve, but a way to wrestle happiness from adversity. It's a form of emotional intelligence that teaches children and young people to control their anger and their outburst, and it promotes kindness and happiness. It's the ability to prevent small, petty things that happen to us every day from consuming our thoughts and preventing us from thinking clearly. Students will learn about the art of Stoicism and other philosophies that they can apply to their lives. Second, students will learn virtue by the reading of classic literature. They'll learn about the journey of Henry David Thoreau as he escaped into the woods to clear his mind and discover the wonders of a quiet life. Then they will learn about the journey of the Buddha as he left his life of luxury to discover the secret to happiness. And finally, they will follow the journey of Beowulf as he fights monsters and his own ego alike to make his way into the Hall of Fame of modern heroes. Lastly, students will improve themselves physically with the study of martial arts, taught for the 3rd year in a row by Dr. Jeng's brother, who is a martial arts teacher that combines wisdom with physical exertion to end the day and prepare students to go home. Now, the goal of the summer camp is not to drill students in academic knowledge that they will soon forget in the midst of the relaxing summer months. The goal is instead to keep students engaged and teach them the value of learning to be a good human being as they pursue being intellectual, virtuous, and physically fit young people.